Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. In the afternoon, or I guess in the West Coast, it is afternoon. The studio audience is absolutely rabid. They are going crazy. In the East Coast, we do have the evening. Yep, it's the evening. That's a great thing of 3 time zones. If you include Newfoundland and up there in Canada, you get like 3.5 time zones, right? 3.5, I think, Newfoundland. That's where Brad Pitt in World War Z, or was it Nova Scotia? They went and he hid from the zombies. I think it was Nova Scotia because there's some sort of a natural harbor there in Nova Scotia. Welcome, December 23rd. It is, look, this is a casual, you see, you see I can't, on the mobile, you guys can't see it, but I bought a hat and it doesn't fit my head because I got a big head. So I thought, well, at least I'll prop it up and put it up. So I gotta put the comments on here. Yeah, there we go. Yes, there we go. Oh, doggy's in the house. Well, that's hey, doggy, 502. Is that 5? Are you in? No, you're not in. You're not in Mountain, are you? Got to bounce in a few minutes, but Merry Christmas to all. Hey, man, Merry Christmas to you as well, doggy. Yes, very busy. A lot of people are busy traveling, doing all that stuff. We're going to be on tomorrow on Christmas Day, doggy, so come on by anytime. East Coast, right, 7 p.m. Ding, ding. Yes, Merry Christmas to you and all your family, doggy, for sure. Absolutely. That... applause-worthy. I think it's applause-worthy, right? Absolutely. So we are going to be, just to let you know, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I can't believe it. I'm going to be on for 6 hours tomorrow on Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas Day, I plan to be on for 8 hours, I think, in like what would be considered most of North America's afternoon and evening. I don't think the morning, early afternoon. So we'll see. And of course, Trump made the holiday, the 24th is the holiday in the United States. And now America celebrates Boxing Day like the Commonwealth countries do now. But that is not an official holiday because it's only by executive order. Congress must pass a bill to officially make it a holiday. Otherwise, it won't be a holiday because... he can only do that as executive order during his term, I think. But it needs to pass Congress for it to actually be applied as a national holiday. So we'll see. We'll see if Congress. I mean, okay, it's not good for business, but I don't think there's much business right around Christmas, like the day before Christmas, especially government employees kind of stuff. I don't think there's much. And then Boxing Day. Actually, in the Commonwealth countries and in Canada, it is a huge shopping day. Huge. 50% off, 60% off, 80% off on everything. So maybe it makes its way to the United States, right? The Boxing Day sales, they're massive. As a matter of fact, there are families that do not celebrate Christmas until after Boxing Day. It's true. It's very true. It's a true thing. Because you save so much money on everything. Everything goes on sale. People are returning stuff, and it's a big thing. So Russia? We got the history of Christmas. We're gonna do the history of Christmas. It's a 10-point slide that I put together, and it's really cool. It's really cool. You'll be surprised at some of the things that like and look, you could do a 50-point slide for the history of Christmas, but this is a 10-point slide, all the highlights of the history of Christmas. And then we're looking into last year's 2024, which I guess that would make sense, right? 2024 Coca Cola commercial versus the 2025 Coca Cola commercial. They both kind of suck, but the differences are huge. We're going to watch them back to back. And when you see the differences between the two commercials, I mean, they're not good. Like you could not film what they did with AI. It would be a monstrous task to try and film that. Plus, getting chimpanzees in ice cold water. I don't get that one. I mean, what? We'll see. We'll see that. So that's what we're gonna do. And then we're going to watch at the end. We're going to watch the. Have you seen the McDonald's? Have you seen the McDonald's 2025 commercial? Have you seen that commercial? OMG. Like McDonald's and Coca Cola, right? They are known for their tight marketing. But this 2025 McDonald's commercial is a train wreck. So we're not gonna waste too much time getting to those because that is literally it's Eve of Christmas Eve, right? So we gotta get to those babies. That's the piece de la résistance. But there is, guys, Russia. Russia has trademarked or patented. Where is it? There it is. Russia has patented. How does that look there? Is that better? There we go. So Russia patents. I mean, I don't know if this is interesting or Russia patents space station designed to generate artificial gravity. I guess did they patent it? I haven't even read this yet. This came in 2 hours ago. You see, 2 hours ago this thing came in. According to the patent, habitable modules would rotate around a central axis to simulate gravity for a crew by producing an outward pushing centrifugal force. That looks like no one's patented it. Why didn't I patent it? Russia's state-owned Energia rocket company has secured a patent for a novel spacecraft architecture designed to generate artificial gravity, a capability which would provide a huge boost for long-duration crewed missions. A report from Russian state media outlet TASS, which obtained the patent, states that the rotating system is designed to generate a gravitational force of 0.5 Gs or 50% of Earth's gravity. The patent documentation includes illustrations of a notional space station structure with its central axis module with both static and rotating components with the modules. Yeah. So basically they're trying to trademark. I don't know if it's this design, but that would be crazy if it is because that would be nuts. So that wouldn't make much sense. That was some news that came in, and I thought that was pretty crazy. I was surprised that no one else had the patent. I mean, how can no one else have that patent? No one's thought of getting the patent? I don't know. I guess not. Maybe it's just one of those things, right? No one. But you would have thought that. Is it some specific thing? I don't know. You know what? It's. Excuse me. Got something. Little hair. Oh, hey. The doggy lead. Doggy, thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You're number 2. You're my second one. Thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. As a struggling small YouTuber, I am growing. Doggy, some people only drink McDonald's Coke. Why didn't Kubrick patent that? That's a good. That's how far back it goes. Right? That's how far back it goes. It goes back 50 years. No one patented it. Get a McDonald's value meal. Yeah. There are some stuff I like at McDonald's. I'll be honest. There are some stuff that I do like at McDonald's. So but thank you very much, Doggy. Much appreciated. It is I guess for a new young YouTuber. It is a wonderful thing. There is, you know what, I'm going to save this till tomorrow. There's if you see, there's a Lego minus Tirith Lego set. The Lego minus Tirith Lego set. Oh, you know what? I'll throw it on. This is because I do find Lord of the Rings to be kind of a Christmas thing to me. It is Christmas to me, just because of when Lord of the Rings came out. All the Lord of the Rings movies came out at Christmas time, so they feel Christmas to me. So I always watch them at Christmas time. So, and I've learned how to do this, how to move through these things really fast. So, no problem. Be back later. All right, doggy. Sounds good. Yeah, McDonald's can be a guilty pleasure for sure. For sure, it can. I don't know how many of you guys like McDonald's, but I can be seen in the drive-through once in a while. Once in a while, it can happen. It can happen. So this is kind of, I gotta, if you're a fan of Lego, the Lego minus Tirith rumored to feature more than 8,000 pieces, which I think is going to be like the 6th or 7th biggest Lego set of all time. The biggest Lord of the Rings and Lego crossover ever is going to arrive next year. Lego has been making Lord of the Rings sets for some time now, but it seems soon we're going to get the granddaddy of them all in the Lego Lord of the Rings minus Tirith set. This set is still yet to be confirmed by Lego, but leakers and insiders point to it arriving next year around June. But there's the gang, particularly where's the point? Brick Tap points to minus Tirith arriving on the 1st of June and costing collectors $600 to $650. For that mammoth price, you get 8,278 pieces of Lego, which makes this the biggest Lord of the Rings set ever. So I thought that was a little interesting piece. If you have any, I guess it's going to have to be for next year's Christmas, because it's not going to be out in time. Not going to be out in time. So that, yeah. Lord of the Rings. To Lord of the Rings. Cheers. Got the, I got the, it's my Christmas. I got my hat. You can't see that. You can't see my Christmas hat on, I guess you can when I go. But I got my hat. Like I said, it was too small. Too small for my big head. So I had to put it up on the, I have a little model of Starship, so I had to put it up on a little model of Starship, but that's okay. Where are we here? So that is, yeah, so there's a couple things I'm going to save till tomorrow, because I really want to get to the Christmas stuff. I got the history of Christmas and then the Coca-Cola commercials, which we're going to watch 2024 and 2025. You will see an amazing difference, and it's shocking. It is shocking. Absolutely shocking. So, but I want to do the history of Christmas. Let's do the history of Christmas. Yep. No, gotta remove that. Come on, gotta remove that. Add that to stage. Yep. The history of Christmas, my friends. This is as science as it gets. Even though we are a science sci-fi, this is, you got to do this stuff because it's important. It's important to record it. The history of Santa Claus. Ho, 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 bundle up by the fire as we embark on a magical journey. I wrote this. I needed some kind of a, happy, merry, ho, ho. Like, so today's show is just casual. With, doing the commercials and everything. But anyway, ho, 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 bundle up by the fire, embark on a magical journey through time to discover how a kind-hearted bishop from a warm coastal town transferred into the jolly chimney-sliding legend we adore today. From ancient miracles to modern-day icons, here are 10 historical milestones that reveal the festive evolution of Santa Claus. Yeah. So Santa Claus is based on a 4th century Greek bishop. The real Saint Nicholas was born around 280 AD in modern day Turkey. That's the real Saint Nick. He became the bishop of Myra and was famed for his extreme generosity towards the poor and the role as the patron saint of children and sailors. That's quite the mix. Sailors and children. That's I don't know if that would. Yeah, no, actually, I'll shut up now. Number 2. The origin of stockings. One of the most popular legends involves Nicholas secretly dropping 3 bags of gold down a chimney to provide dowries for a poor man's 3 daughters. The gold reportedly landed in stockings hung by the fireplace to dry, sparking the modern tradition of stockings. Yes, that is how that all developed. It is a matter of, it's true. Number 3. Influence of Norse mythology. So this is really kind of interesting. Folklore researchers suggest Santa's appearance, specifically his long white beard and ability to fly, shares roots with the Norse god Odin, who rode an 8-legged horse named Sleipnir. Those North words are really hard. Across the winter sky. So that's the idea. And I think my horse only has 6 legs, so I don't know if it's an AI slide. So, but anyway, that is it basically based around Odin. Number 4, the history of Christmas. After the Protestant Reformation in the 16th century, the veneration of saints was discouraged in most of Europe. But Nicholas remained a central figure in Holland as Sinterklaas. Holland saved Santa Claus. So we have a lot to thank the Dutch for. A lot. Thank you going to the Dutch. Carrying on, the history of Santa Claus. Number 5, merging with Father Christmas. In England, a separate figure known as Father Christmas emerged during the reign of King Henry VIII. He was originally a large man in green or red robes who personified festive adult revelry rather than gift giving for children. So now we started to, seeing how the merger of all these personalities is slowly becoming the modern day Santa Claus. A lot of these things take just centuries to come together. I mean, centuries. Number 6, arrival in America. And America is, when it comes to these holidays, America is the cultural influence of America in so many areas is quite amazing. Like, it really is. The name Santa Claus is a phonetic derivation of Dutch Sinterklaas. Remember, Holland was the one that saved when during the veneration of the Reformation, Renaissance. It first appeared in the American press in 1773, popularized by Dutch settlers in New York. And I think the Dutch, they also founded the stock exchange, right? The Dutch in New York. Modern economics is actually it's a Dutch manifestation. It's formerly settlers in New York, formerly New Amsterdam. So Santa Claus is hitting the shores of America, my friends. Number 7, the Jolly Elf description, 1823. The anonymous poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, now known as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, established many modern attributes, including the sleigh, the 8 tiny reindeer, and Santa's round belly. That I did not know. I did not know that. I think one of the great things about Christmas is you just see like the imagery, right? You see the imagery. It's the imagery that kind of I have heard people say, I hate Christmas. I hate Christmas. I don't know how sincere they are. Maybe they are sincere, but the imagery sure does give you a little pick me up, right? I mean, it really does. It does for me. I think most people it does. Let's go to number 8. Defining the modern visual, 1863. It was cartoonist Thomas Nast who created the first likeness that matches today's image for Harper's Weekly. He gave Santa his red suit, the naughty or nice list, and established the North Pole as his home. Thomas Nast. Dirty. You're being dirty. Number 9. While Nast first introduced the red suit, illustrator Haddon Sundblom's 1931 Coca-Cola advertisements standardized Santa as a warm, human-sized, and pleasantly plump figure, cementing this as the golden icon. It was Coca-Cola. Guys, Coca-Cola has got some serious history with Santa Claus. They basically popularized the modern day iteration of what we see today, Coca-Cola. And we are going to be looking at the Coca-Cola's AI right after this. Coca-Cola's 2024 AI, then we're going to compare it to their 2025 AI. It's a big difference. It is a very big difference. And the last one, number 10. Of course, we've got the reindeer, the addition of Rudolph in 1939. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was created as a promotional character for Montgomery Ward department stores by copywriter Robert L. May, becoming a permanent part of the Santa legend after the hit song in 1949. That is... There you go. That is the history of Santa Claus in 10 slides. In a matter of 10 slides, you got everything you need to know about Santa Claus. You can sit down at the Christmas table and you can, if you need to refresh yourself, just go back to the live stream afterwards, forward it to this part, write them down so you can look smart at the Christmas table, right? Did you guys know it was Coca-Cola that first popularized the modern iteration of Santa Claus? That's the kind of stuff that a science channel such as Dimension Zero is proud to look. We can't get too serious, right? I did have some deep science stuff, and we might get to it later on. There's actually some 3i Atlas stuff that was going on. I'm like, do I do 3i Atlas today? I mean, I don't know. They're trying to do away with Christmas in the UK. Lord, I know, because it's. I think. Look, honestly, you just got to fight it. Now, Santa. So Christmas is a religious thing. It's also a secular thing. I am not religious. I don't believe that Jesus was born on the 25th. But for those people who do, it becomes an important holiday. If you believe that. For me, it's Santa Claus. I mean, I don't believe Santa Claus is real as much as God is real for me. But I do sing the Little Drummer Boy and all the other things. They're nice songs. They do give you a sense of warmth. So I think they've been trying to for a number of years to sort of, and they wouldn't do that in any other country, right? They wouldn't do that. I absolutely respect everyone's culture. And I think most people do. Lord, I'm sure you do. Dirty, I'm sure you do. Although, doesn't seem like you really. Santa Claus was the first. Yeah. Okay. Lord, Hard Rock, Coco, and Joe was my Christmas. Right? Yeah. Huh? In Europe. I mean, in France. I was born in Europe. I was actually born in Brno, Czechoslovakia. Came to the shore. I was a refugee. A lot of people they say I can't be a refugee because I don't have enough. I'm not the right color. But we were refugees. Being a refugee has nothing to do with, when the Soviets invaded. A lot of people in Eastern Europe, faced what my family faced. And we fled and we landed, I was 9 months old on the shores of Vancouver. Nothing, no money, couldn't understand the language. My dad had 2 university degrees. He worked as a janitor for 9 years with 2 university degrees. or maybe it was 7 years. No, it was 9 years, almost maybe 8 years, a long time. A long time to get his equivalency, right? He had to learn English and yada yada yada. So, look, I mean, yeah. So, fight for Christmas. That's what I think. I think that's what, yeah. Fight for Christmas. I think South Park. You get Jesus with like a, you seen the South Park ones with Jesus and Santa Claus and everything like that. They got some great Christmas. They got some great Christmas editions. South Park. Yep, they do. So, Coca-Cola. Have you guys seen the commercials on Coca-Cola? I'm gonna let me remove. I'm gonna remove that. I'm gonna remove that from the studio. So I have. Well, I have. I put the two commercials together. Coca-Cola 2024, and then right afterwards, Coca-Cola 2025. After that, we'll watch the new McDonald's commercial, and this is all AI, and that's the whole idea, right? This is all AI, and that's what kind of gives that sort of science edge to what we're talking about. So when we see the 2024 Coca-Cola commercial, and then compare it to the 2025 Coca-Cola commercial, you will see an amazing difference. So this, and of course I have a label at the top, Coca-Cola 2024 AI Christmas commercial. Do you guys remember this? You see how the wheels were spinning? That was like a year. I remember the year ago AI. Like they couldn't get the things to make them look right. Things look weird. People walked and they were like tripping over looked like they were tripping over their own feet. But it's little things like that in this first 2024 video that you'll see is really. So this was, and basically this is the leading edge, Coca-Cola, right? They're going to put all their money to make sure this commercial looks the best. 1 year ago, 2024. What? What does that even mean? Chimpanzees in freezing water? I don't understand. Like that is just, it's a, chimpanzees are, I don't, what can you say? There's another issue, right? 2024. There you got a truck basically like how did it make that turn? So a year ago, it was so imperfect that AI was basically creating things that kind of didn't make sense. Visually, you could kind of accept it, but it still didn't make sense. Visually, it was clumsy, right? That's probably the word, clumsy. I mean, they're really good. They're really good with their imagery, right? They really are. They're good with their songs. They're good with their, the whole idea of perfecting all the little lights and everything. Now, obviously, it's a animal based commercial. So if you're gonna create a Christmas commercial with animals, after 20 years in Hollywood and being a screenwriter for so long. Animals are expensive. Anytime you got to pay to get animals to the set, and the more wild they are, the more you're not going to put chimpanzees in freezing ice cold water. Only AI is going to do something that stupid. But that was a 2024 commercial, and it a lot of things don't make sense. It's clumsy. A lot of the visuals are clumsy. And now, 1 year later, this is how much it's progressed. I still, personally, well, you know what? I'll have some comments afterwards. But this is the 2025 Coca-Cola commercial. I mean, the trucks look real. Look, they look real. I think that was like some sort of psychological thing, wasn't it? Look at, I'm gonna turn that back just a little bit. Look at how the wheels turn on the ice. This is 1 year later, and it looks 5 times better. Those trucks look arguably real. Even if you look at the how it all reflects off of the side of the trucks look real. In the 2024 commercial, they did not look real, right? They did not look real. This is 1 year, and things have advanced significantly. I mean, really, it's significant. It's a significant advancement. What is going to happen 1 year from now? Now, I don't think there's been a pretty big backlash with these AI commercials. There's something insincere about it. I mean, the trucks look amazing. They do. You see the Christmas, the realism and all of the AI, and I think 1 year from now, the absolute incredible leaps just in 1 year. I mean, that's Rocket Raccoon right there. I mean, he should probably pull out a big ass gun and start shooting or something. Give me all your Coke or I'll kill y'all. I am Groot. I am Groot. There's some, it's still AI. It looks AI. There's some great visuals though. Shining. That was in the thumbnail. This is what inspired my thumbnail. AI Santa Claus, and of course I got it with a stogie. I mean, oh, geez. There's something insincere about AI. Like, even when you watch some movies or some other things on YouTube that are, leading edge AI, there feels something, insincere about it. A panda, but I mean, it's very animal based. Very animal based. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull it back. I'm going to watch both of them again. Right from the beginning. 2024 and then 2025. No interruptions. No interruptions. Just watch. So this is 2024 AI. This is the 2025 version. And the difference is huge. Huge difference. Huge difference. Even the snow falling, the trucks, the tires, the light, how it treats light. AI Santa. There's not something so wrong about AI Santa. Rocket Raccoon. Start shooting, bro. They've got one of the Infinity Stones. Start shooting. There you go. That is 2024 AI versus 2025 AI disguised as Christmas commercials. Dirty Red, Ronald McDonald was. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know if Ronald McDonald is actually gay. That failed to give a year-long character, as data is for a few weeks a year. Is now look. It would not surprise me. It would not surprise me if, actually, it would surprise me if Ronald McDonald was gay. It would, actually, it would. I don't know. That doesn't. McDonald's is going to market to the masses, but Swan Song. My 17-year-old daughter despises anything AI, which is really interesting, right? That's like the younger generation. The younger generation despising AI, not liking AI, and I think even us. Older generation, even if like you're like 40 plus, there's something so insincere about it. There's something that doesn't feel in any way that you can connect with it. It feels off. It doesn't feel like it's, it doesn't feel like it's, well, I guess real, right? It doesn't, it's insincere. It feels contrived. Especially with the Coca Cola commercial. I mean, it's nice to see all the animals, and you could never do that unless you use computer CGI. Computer CGI is very different than AI, because computer CGI, right? You're creating characters, you're using the code to create characters and animation and everything like that. But AI is, it's a very different process. And those two commercials, I think, really show you the big difference between, or how fast, well, it shows you the big difference between real. I should have pulled up a. I did pull up some older YouTube. Let me pull up an old, because I was gonna do some for tomorrow. Some old, go through some old Christmas commercials. Do like a little nostalgia, and Coca-Cola vintage. Oh wow, I remember this commercial. Coca-Cola commercials. 9 years ago. Well, this was CG. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, this looks terrible. That is. Oh my God. Really?
It's the
Hold on a second. Share screen. Coca. This was. This is going back. This is going back a while. This isn't. So this is an old. This looks. I mean, this looks really bad. So this is how old is this thing? It's at 10 years old. It's got to be older than that, isn't it? I don't know. We'll see. 1993. There it is. 1993. This is pretty bad. I remember this commercial. I do. that was one of the.
I'd like to buy
and this one,
the world
1971.
And furnish
commercials
it
have
with
changed.
love. Grow apple trees and honey.
Now, I don't remember this one specifically because I was 4 years old at the time. But they did a few of these commercials for like 10 or 15 years. 1971, Christmas. Actually, I'm not even sure it's Christmas though. I wonder if they're going to copyright strike me. In Hilltop, Italy, we assemble young people from all over the world to bring the message of Coca-Cola bottlers from that was not Christmas, but that does show you what Christmas. I did not put Christmas in the search results. Do you remember Coca-Cola Christmas commercial? Mid-70s.
Furnish it with love. Grow apple trees, honey bees, and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to
I mean, this is... Commercials have gone a long way. It's just a zoom out on a Christmas tree. That's the entire commercial. Can you imagine the budget? could you? I don't want to interrupt the singing. Could you imagine the budget? Peace on. I remember all that stuff. If anyone is old enough to remember that, I mean, that brings back. I think this is a little compilation. This is old Christmas stuff.
This time of year, all you wanna do is have your loved ones close to you and make a Christmas.
Oh, how times have changed.
Ringing bells on Christmas Day. Ringing bells.
But you have to ask the question, do you like this? Do you like this commercial? Which is obviously, I mean, it's fairly simple. It's all analog. Zero AI. Or this is the 2024 commercial AI. I mean, look. I mean, how commercials have changed over 40. It's the consumer's expectation. It's our expectations. Our expectations for a commercial are. There's a lot of things when technology emerges that we don't accept it. We don't accept the technology until, shopping online. Do you remember the .coms? We did not accept shopping online. In the late 90s, all the like pets.com, which is like the most Yeah, this is the 2024 one, AI commercial. But Pets.com, I mean, that was supposed to be the biggest thing, and it bombed. Had they have waited a few years, 3-4 years, they probably would have been very, very successful. Pets.com. But it wasn't until the early to mid 2000s that people actually started to feel okay with buying online. Is the average person going to accept? Now this is the 2025 commercial. Is the average person going to accept AI? Are we going to accept AI movies? Are we going to accept AI customer service? Are we going to accept AI robots? Are we going to accept AI everything? AI will replace human beings everywhere. Are we going to accept it as consumers, as people, as... I don't know. If things have improved so much. Steve Stuck Austin. Hello from North Korea. So there, so that is, it's a lot. AI Santa Claus. That was my poster boy in the thumbnail. AI Santa Claus. A lot of animals hugging, dancing, cheering. The imagery is lots of the little snow. You got the Coca-Cola knows how to make the song is catchy, but it's the AI, right? Swan Song. Those are practically. Oh, can I get back to? Those are practically her words. Plus, she says there's such a thing as too much. She's worried it's going to change her future as an artist. Oh, of course it will. I'll guarantee you it'll change her future as an artist. Guarantee you. Anyone who is an artist, anybody. Whether you draw, whether you write music, whether you a filmmaker, it doesn't matter. Anything that is creative is being replaced by AI. That's a matter of fact. It is being replaced by AI. Steve Stuck, you say you're from North Korea. You said that yesterday. Or was that the day before you were from North Korea? Are you really from North? I don't. Yeah. There's no internet. You can't come from North Korea. You're a liar. Steve Stuck in Austin. If you're stuck in Austin, your name should be Steve Stuck in North Korea. That's what it should be. Oh, geez. So the one more main bit is the McDonald's commercial, the McDonald's AI commercial. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. I know most people are out traveling today. They're doing everything, so it's not a big TV viewing night, but there's a few yes. There's a few yes. So the final segment is the McDonald's. Swan song. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Swan. That's very kind. I hope you and your daughter have a wonderful Christmas. It's not about the presents. It's about just being, right? It's about just feeling it. Watching a Christmas movie together. Whatever your favorite Christmas movie is. That's really what it's all about. I mean, it's the simple stuff. It's the simple stuff. So where are we? So this is. Hold on. Okay, so this is the new McDonald's commercial. If you haven't seen it, this is an abomination. This is an abomination. There's no other way to say it. When you watch this Christmas commercial from McDonald's, if you haven't seen it, please be sitting down because this is shit.
It's the most terrible time of the year. All the shops turn to mayhem, even Santa knows space, and the tree redecorated your place. It's the most terrible time of the year.
Why would you say most terrible time of the year? I mean, why would...
The roast burned to charcoal and the cookies burned too. Freaking chaos, it feels like a zoo. It's the most terrible time of the year. So you flee from the madness, the lights and the cheer, and hide out in McDonald's till January's here.
That, where's my booze? Where, no, not booze as in booze, but those kind of booze. That is, if I was the CEO of McDonald's and they brought that commercial to me, McDonald's has always, like, they are so definitive with their marketing. And if they brought that to me, I would have been, to really appreciate. Did you see the words? Did you listen to the words? 24K. Hey, hi, 24KD. Can I have a shout out? 24KD. There's your shout out, my friend. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Whatever you celebrate. May the spirit of the season be with you. I celebrate Santa Claus. I'm not a religious person. But for all those I do sing the religious songs, right? Come, they told me, pa-ra-pa-pum-pum. I like those songs. Even though I'm not religious, I mean, I do. I think the, I sing Santa Claus songs. I don't believe in Santa Claus. So there's you can't say there's no equivalency. There's an exact equivalency. But let's watch this again. I gotta watch, because you gotta listen to the words. Look at the words at the bottom. I'm gonna try and there we go. Okay, there we go. Rock. A little bit of Coca Cola. Oh my God, AI, guys. 2026 is gonna be crazy. It is. And I don't think in a good way. Here we go. Listen to the words.
Time of the year. All the shops turn to mayhem. Even Santa knows space.
Even the visuals. The visuals are stupid. The lyrics are stupid. They're condescending to Christmas. Could you imagine? Do you think at Ramadan that anyone would dare to make fun and actually make Christmas sound like this terrible, ugly time? Like, the words make this sound like it's the worst time of year. It's literally what they say. Would they say the same thing at Ramadan or the Buddhist one? No. Yeah. I mean, I'm not religious. I'm not. But if you're a company trying to get business, this is not the way you get business. This is not the way you get business.
And the tree redecorated your place. It's the most terrible time of the year. The roast burned to charcoal and the cookies burned too. Freaking chaos, it feels like a zoo.
So bad.
It's the most terrible time of the year. So you flee from the madness, the lights and the cheer, and hide out in McDonald's till January's here.
Hide out McDonald's until January is here. That is 2025 AI Christmas at McDonald's. Yeah, laughs will probably work just as good as anything else. That is McDonald's, you blew it. The Coca-Cola 2025 commercial is much better. But that is really bad. That's and of course it's going everywhere. It's everyone is noticing. It's making McDonald's look really bad. People are, there's a lot of people that take their Christmas seriously. And for those few people that say, yeah, tear Christmas down, they're not going to go to McDonald's to eat just because, you affect more people negatively that they will not go to McDonald's because this commercial is so bad. AI is not a good thing for people. Companies are experimenting with it. Coca-Cola, McDonald's, they're all giving it a try to see what the reaction is going to be. And the reaction is not good. People don't like the Coca-Cola commercial, even though it's better. It's way better than 2024. But there would be, I think what people want to see is just like the old Coca-Cola commercial where they're singing on the hilltop, I want to buy the world a Coke. Right? People, you see human beings together, and granted, the entire commercial is about animals. It's about animals hugging each other. Everyone loves animals. Everybody loves animals. But this is about, so where AI takes us into 2026, I do know after 20 years in Los Angeles, as a screenwriter, and I know a lot of people, 50, 60, maybe 70% of the people in Los Angeles have lost their jobs in the film business, in the film industry, in the graphic arts industry, in the VFX industry. People have just been wiped out, gone, poof, obliterated. It's over. They've gone back to whatever state they came from, not in the film industry, because this is taking the film industry apart, the photography industry, all these things where if you needed a picture of two animals, which would have been very expensive because you had to go to the animal trainer and then it's so expensive. Now you just do AI. And all these people that spent hundreds of thousands you could just think of just the animal trainers. They've trained grizzly bears, they've trained lions, they've trained penguins, whatever it is, right? They spend thousands upon thousands of dollars training these animals. Nobody is going to them now because they're all being done on AI. It is wiping people out overnight. That's what AI is doing. And this McDonald's commercial is showing that if AI is done really bad, it will hurt your brand significantly. This is going to be tough for McDonald's to get out of. This is almost as bad as the Bud Light scam with that was bad. That was probably one of the worst. The trans. The trans guy that went on there and tried to do the Bud Light. No, don't anyone. Please don't trans hate me, please. I mean, I'm not sure if I care because everyone takes everything so seriously. It's like everyone is so emotional. Like just to say the word trans, and it's like, but that was the trans guy, right? And then Bud Light was wiped out. They lost 40% of their sales. McDonald's might lose a percentage of their sales with this really bad AI. Oh, so they came from another state? Which ones? John Connor, you want me to give you a list of people who moved to Los Angeles and then moved away from Los Angeles? You want me to start giving a list of the people I know in the film industry? What are you asking for, John? John Connor. Or which states they came? Well, it's a kind of a silly question, John, isn't it? Not sure what you're asking. Don't know. So anyway, guys, that was kind of like the main gist of what I wanted to do tonight. Just a quick little get on the 23rd. I know a lot of people are traveling. A lot of people are finishing shopping. They're like getting their Christmas. A lot of people are probably putting their Christmas trees up, going a little crazy. So tomorrow I am going to have a longer show. I'm going to stay online for a number of hours. And I'm going to allow myself a little bit of rest tonight. And then on Christmas Day, I'm going to be on for at least up to 8 hours. And I just, I guess the Grinch, right? There's the Grinch. Merry Christmas. I think there is some 3i Atlas news. I wanted to keep things a little bit more lighthearted today. I might bring up the 3i Atlas news tomorrow, even though it is Christmas Eve, and I'm not sure if 3i Atlas is conducive to Christmas Eve. Tomorrow will be a very light, light show. So there is some stuff I want to cover on Fire and Ash with James Cameron. James Cameron is talking. So there's some stuff that I definitely want to cover with that. And apart from that, I think I'm going to leave it at that tonight. Short 1 hour show, a little bit of Christmas stuff, a little bit of fun, shiats and giggles. I like to thank everyone popping in. I know it's, light crowd, pretty small crowd, but hey, it's all good. Thank you very much. I will see you guys tomorrow night. And have yourselves a wonderful December 23rd, the eve of Christmas Eve. And I bid you good night.
Okay, children, let's take our seats.
Yeah, baby. Do it